Am I live? I think I'm live. What's going on, you guys? This is CinemaGeek 100 here, and this is my another live stream that I'm doing right now. I'm doing this live stream on October 15th, 2023. I'm gonna invite some guests on here as well. And if you heard like a beeping sound in the background, that's actually my phone, my cell phone notification sound. Well, I'm gonna invite some other guests on here as well. All right. Hey, everyone. All right, I'm gonna invite some other people on here as well. They just let's see who wants to be up. Uh, hey,
Hey.
what's going on?
Oh, nothing much.
I see.
Just kind of hanging
Just on
out.
my that's good. I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for some other guests.
Who else is gonna come?
Dimension Scott and Jared Runner. They'll be coming.
Nice.
I'm just waiting for a response back.
Yeah, Jared, of course, I've done a lot of streams with. Yeah. Right before we went on, I was just flipping through the TV, and they had that Disney 100 anniversary little short. It was kind of cute. I was watching
That's
it.
good. Oh, Jared's here. Hey,
Hey,
Jared.
Jared.
Hello.
Welcome to the live stream.
Welcome,
Sure.
welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone here excited for this month in October? I'm pretty excited because actually, you know what? I do have something real quick. You want to show you? I'll get real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
What's up?
Instead of back, I got some Spirit Halloween. All right.
How was Taylor Swift?
It's
Nice.
Nice.
Camp Crystal Lake. It's made out of actual wood.
Nice.
I heard there's gonna be a prequel series coming out on Peacock, but I do have Peacock. It's just not really YouTube that much.
A24 is
These
doing it. That's I heard about that. That it's going to be just called Crystal Lake, right?
Yeah, which is like a prequel to the Friday 13th movies.
Is it going to be about Pamela Voorhees? I feel like it would have to be about Pamela Voorhees.
Yeah, I think it would be about her.
Oh, and by the way, Jared, as you were mentioning before, Swift Army. The Swift Army. There you go.
Congratulations.
I kid you not, Cinema Geek, when we rescheduled this, I was sitting in the theater watching the Taylor Swift concert. I was like texting you, and nobody cared because everybody had their phone out. You were just up and singing and dancing.
Wow.
Wow.
I was just like,
That's crazy.
oh, so for those who at home who don't know, this was supposed to happen on Friday. It kind of started around when I woke up Tuesday morning. We were doing the Terrifier 2 watch along on Zach's channel, Zachary Goborn's channel. I was feeling kind of out of it. I'd started a new medication that made me really tired and really kind of nauseous. And so I just was kind of like, very, very nice of you to do this. I told Luke and you that like, this is kicking I gotta like, honestly, I just want to lie down and watch TV for a couple days. I just don't want to work. I don't want to because I knew when Taylor Swift came along, I couldn't refund my ticket. So I was like, okay, I gotta feel better so I can do this and then we'll figure that out. By Friday evening, I was starting to feel a lot better. So when you texted me, I was
That's
like,
good.
oh, that's right. Like, oh yeah, let's schedule that. And make it close to where it was gonna be. You know. So that's the story.
I see.
Yeah. By the way, the Taylor Swift concert, one of my favorite films of the year. I loved it. It was so fun. It was so good.
Or everybody was singing along to it.
Oh, dude, it was like being at like a football match or something. Well, without the Travis Kelce part. No, but like it was like being at like a sporting event. There were these little girls who ran into the front. You know how like in a movie theater, you have the front row and then you have like the floor between the front row and the screen. These three this army of little girls who all became friends. They didn't come together. Just went to the front of the thing and just the whole movie, 3 hours, were just like dancing and doing handstands and pirouettes. And their parents were all kind of in a little circle amongst themselves, like hanging out, and it was like they were going to a play date. It was so cute. I got this from a fellow moviegoer. It's a friendship bracelet. You're supposed to wear these to the movie. I didn't have one. Someone gave it to me, and then someone traded me this one. So thank you to that young woman who traded me. But it was great, and it was. I've been a fan of Taylor Swift since the beginning, because I'm old. I'm 30 almost. So I was in middle school when Taylor Swift first hit the scene. So I was singing along, but what was bizarre was that there was this guy at my screening who was really getting into it. And when they got to the Evermore part of the show, he yelled out like if you don't play Marjorie, I swear to God. And then she did, and he goes, thank you. Yes, bitch. And then he sat down.
Yeah. Oh man.
It
Man.
was great.
Yeah. Oh, we have another guest here. Hey, hello, Dimension Scott.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Hey, what's
Doing
up?
Good.
This is the first time for you and I, man.
Actually, I was on here before.
Oh, were we on a watch or like a stream together before? I don't remember. I honestly
I remember the last time it was Cinema Geek, myself, and Kal-El.
Oh, that's
Hello,
right.
Daily.
Oh, I remember. Maybe you were on one of them with Luke. feel like he might have been on one of them with Luke and I've done so many at this point that I'm starting to forget.
Or either would no.
Well, Jared, you're on here. You're on with me all the time. I'm getting kind of sick. No, I'm just kidding. I was going to say I was getting kind of sick of you. No, but Jared, for those watching, Jared is the best thumbnail maker you could imagine. He's been a lifesaver, and if I wasn't broke as hell, I'd pay him when I start getting paid real money for this. Because you make really wonderful, wonderful thumbnails. You always pick the best shots. I have to say, you know what I think is your masterpiece, Jared?
What?
If I had to pick one best of, is the Triangle of Sadness. The one I did for my review of Triangle of Sadness, where it's like the cruise ship sinking into the martini glass. They both. Yeah, you got pickups?
Yeah, I got them
Let's
last
do it.
week. You don't want to see? All right,
Yeah,
hold on.
sure. Crack open this guy right here.
So yeah, I'm available to do the thumbnails.
Yeah. And here's what makes Jared in particular so special is that I just review a lot of movies. Like, I've already reviewed over 200 movies. He's been doing this all year so far, my thumbnails. And he's gone out of his way to find my videos from when I started 2 years ago up to now, and like as many of them as possible making thumbnails just automatically. I'm just like, dude, that's insane.
All right, I got the pickups on my bed, and I'm getting ready to show them off. Anyone ready to see them?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so first up I got here, the only Blu-ray I got from this place called The Cave, which is a place in California. It's up on Blu-ray with a slipcover.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Great movie.
Yep.
been a
And
while since last time I watched it.
it even got like tons of special. It's even got like 4 disc Blu-ray, exclusive Blu-ray bonus, DVD, and Disney Philo digital copy, which I don't think works anymore. But hey, at least I got the Blu-ray with the slipcover, which isn't a bad find.
Now, is that new or used?
It was used because of it's like a little worn out, but I got the slipcover and everything.
I just wondered because I thought Up was in like the Disney Vault or something. I didn't know if that was even like still in circulation, like in new. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I also got here for $1.99, Red Dragon, Hannibal Lecter movie with Anthony Hopkins.
Good movie. Good movie.
Yep.
I know Lucas, right? Really wanted to get the 4K of it from Kino Lorber.
I got this trilogy here on DVD. It's the Riddick trilogy with the Vin Diesel.
I have that also. I don't know where it is on me. But...
I think I have that. Don't know.
Also got here, I've seen this movie before, and it's probably one of my favorite movies, even though I finally got a copy of it on DVD. It's Zombieland.
Great movie.
Yep.
Love that movie.
I do have the full screen of this movie, but I saw the widescreen special edition of this movie, and I was like, I gotta pick this one up. And it is Men in Black 2.
Nice.
I think the whole Men in Black franchise.
I think I have all the Men in Black movies on Blu-ray except International because I just didn't care enough to buy it. It's like it's like the least of all of them.
Yeah. I also got here with the slipcover again, District 9 2-disc edition, and it's got special features on the back on each disc. Well, yeah, it does have special features. There you go.
When that movie came out, was that 2009?
Let me see. I think this
Yeah, it was
came out
2009.
Yeah,
For
2009.
Christmas? So for Christmas, I got that when I was in high school. I got District 9, and it was a Walmart like double. Remember? You guys remember when Walmart used to do double packs where they have like 2 DVDs for the price of one? So it was.
Yeah, was it like
District-
an exclusive?
Yeah, it was like an exclusive. It was like a Walmart exclusive, like double, like wrapped together pack, and it was the 2-disc DVD of District 9, and then the other. You're not gonna believe this. The other movie, Starship Troopers. Score.
I got this last pickup right here. It is Children of the Corn 6 film set on DVD, and it is a 2-disc. This is a flipper disc, by the way, because you have to flip each just to watch each movie.
Oh, okay, I get you. It took me a second to figure that out. I was like, okay. Yeah, okay. I got you.
I don't mind flipper disc where you watch each side to watch each movie. That doesn't really bother me, but I understand it bothers some people. But for me, I'm okay with it.
It's more vulnerable to scratches is my biggest thing with it. I don't really mind it necessarily. I just think it's more vulnerable to scratches.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't know what type of bird this is, even though this bird might not be real because it's just a movie. I don't know what bird this is based on in real life.
I think it's.
From Up.
I think it's. They say it's like a rare thing just in the movie's universe. I think actually, in the movie, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
So, I wonder if Disney Movie Awards is still a thing to this day, or not? Probably not anymore.
It still is. They just
Okay.
changed the name to
They still
movie-
take old
movies
codes, right?
into ciders. Does it?
Do they still take old codes though from before the changeover?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I might try it out with there's a digital code inside this Blu-ray. I might give it a try just to see if it still works. I'm pretty sure it will work.
I think that they don't expire. I'm pretty sure they don't expire. At least they don't for a really long time.
They do have the expire dates, but sometimes they still do work.
Mm.
I have pictures of me taken at the cave place. If you wants to see, I'm gonna lower the volume, not volume, but the brightness. If you wants to see pictures of me in front of the place, you don't want to see that's me right there.
The cave. Oh, nice.
Buy, sell, trade.
I never heard of that store.
For anyone
That's the
who's
first
in
time I've heard.
the St. Louis area, I highly recommend go if you want to get some good used CDs, DVDs, and video games and other like nerd stuff. Slackers is a great like store to go to.
For me, that's a 2-hour-and-a-half drive to get down there to St. Louis.
Oh, that's right. You're the closest to me proximity-wise of the crew. That's right. And you're still like almost 3 hours away. So I have a question.
I live in California, and we have. Yeah,
Oh no, go ahead.
I live in California. Well, the northern part of California. I go to some places such as we have this place here called Amoeba Records, which is like one of the most popular video stores in California. We used to have a Blockbuster Video in my area, but then that place shut down and went out of business. But there's still one. We have one left here somewhere in this country. It's in Oregon.
I think it's Ohio. It's Ohio. I'm pretty sure there's one that still operates. Do you know about Rasputin?
Rasputin? Yes, I have.
Okay. Do you ever listen to Mega 64, the podcast? I think they're in your area. They're from your area, they're like a video game podcast.
I have. Do they have a YouTube channel? Because I think I've seen their YouTube channel before.
Yeah, they have a YouTube channel. Have you ever watched when they used to do this? They started doing it again this year, but for a while they stopped. It was called Shitty DVDs, where they would go to, while they were editing for like a video at a gaming convention, they would go to Rasputin and find the worst looking DVDs and videotapes that they could find to like watch while they're editing. So they watch like the Buttercream Gang and like movies like that, like these weird magic DVDs, magician DVDs that someone they got for like a penny. It's great. I highly recommend. They're on YouTube. They're really funny, very funny.
I'm gonna check those out.
Yeah.
Do you know what type of videos I should watch that feature Rasputin's in?
Well, that's really what it is. I mean, that's how I know about them, and I know that it's like the California area because they talk about how that Mega 64. They talk a lot about how it's basically like it's like a place where you can find like used music and movies, right? I mean, that's basically what it's for. Is like DVDs and CDs. So that's where they get it from, or they got it from for a while. And it's mostly just they review. And what's even funnier when I watch this clips is so many of them, I'm like, what is that? What are you talking about? And then there are a couple that'll come in where I'm like, I watched that. Like, they talk about this one movie that's called, like, what was it? Like, Zolar, about a skateboarding alien. And I'm like, I watched that on Kids WB, like, when I was, like, 8. And I vividly remember how much of an acid trip this was. This is bad. Yeah. It's worth checking out. Pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that channel out.
Mm.
And I want to see a picture of my science fiction DVD collection / Blu-ray collection. It's not a lot. I have tons in a box in my room. It's just this is all that I got related to science fiction. Anyone interested?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me know if you recognize any of these.
Can't really get a good look at it. I see something Halo related. I see AVP. The other ones I can't quite make out. Super 8, maybe?
Looks like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Super 8.
Now, do you do this? Do you alphabetize your collection?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
I
put
do.
them in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
I should do that. Everyone tells me I should do that. We just moved into my place a couple years back. So I have so many Blu-rays and I have so little time to like go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better if you alphabetize your Blu-rays, your DVDs, your steelbooks, and 4Ks. That's how I do mine.
Recently, I've been doing separation.
Now,
So-
Cinema Geek, I want to ask you something. Are you on
Yeah.
Letterboxd by any chance?
I do have a Letterboxd account. It's just I rarely ever post stuff on there. I have posted reviews about them, reviews about movies I've seen. Sorry for that beeping sound. That's my phone, by the way.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm talking about more who's like talking loudly. I can hear someone in the background like yelling. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's coming from my end or.
My first review was about the Suicide Squad with John Cena as Peacemaker. And my second review was Super 8, which was the movie Super 8.
So you
wanna know
go
what
by your. Let me look you up. Let me just real quick. You go by your regular handle, right? Oh,
yeah,
there
YouTube
you are.
handle.
Okay.
It-
Oh, there you are.
It's
Well,
Dean Wynn.
there you go, man. You got a follower.
Thank you.
No problem. But yeah, October. I'm seeing my most anticipated movie of the year. One of them Thursday, which is Killers of the Flower Moon. Looking forward to that one.
And the following week is my anticipation film.
Speaking of that, Jared, so my best friend in the world, my best friend since we were like literally 5 years old, he's really religious. He never watches horror movies. If it's not a cartoon, he very rarely will watch it. He doesn't really like. He's my age, but he doesn't really like. And he never sees anything above a PG-13 ever, and PG-13s are rare. He's seeing his first real horror movie, and it's going to be Five Nights at Freddy's because he loves the game so much that that's going to be his first movie theater experience.
Oh,
with
he's
a horror
going to be in
film.
a big shot for that. Because
He's 30. This is his first horror movie in the theaters. That's not like Ghostbusters or Hocus Pocus.
I'm looking forward to that.
Speaking of Ghostbusters, I actually have something. You guys want to see?
Yeah.
All right, let me get it real quick.
You guys want to know what my first horror movie in theaters was?
what?
Well, it's actually not. I was gonna. The first one I saw in the theaters was One Missed Call, but I don't like that answer. So I'm gonna say what the second one is, and it's Cloverfield. Cloverfield was like the first good horror movie I saw in the theaters first run.
I
All right.
don't remember exactly my first horror movie in the theaters.
My first
All
one.
right, so I got the movies and one game. They're all in chronological order, by the way.
Nice.
All right, so I got here Ghostbusters double feature gift sets. I got this from Half Price Books for like $9.99.
Mm.
I like
I have
this
that-
green case.
Yeah. I have all of
And,
them except Afterlife. I have all the Ghostbusters movies.
I have this game here. I beat this game on 360, but I'm planning on playing this game again on whenever I get my Xbox Series X. It is Ghostbusters the video game. People say that this game is considered Ghostbusters 3, which it can be considered Ghostbusters 3. I mean, I don't mind. It takes place after Ghostbusters 2. And here's the artwork in the back.
I definitely know they remastered it.
Yeah, I've seen the gameplay of it on YouTube, and I prefer this one just for like original quality and stuff.
Especially nostalgia.
If you follow me on Instagram, I just got my own PlayStation 5.
I saw. I also got
Oh, go ahead.
here Ghostbusters Afterlife on DVD with the digital code. I used it already. It's used already. But what I like about this movie is it takes place. It's like it's a really good movie. It's a perfect movie, Ghostbusters movie. The thing about this is Egon. Well, I'm not gonna give out any because should I say it or no? I don't think so.
Which one?
Oh, I'm talking about this movie right here. If I should
Oh,
talk about what happens in the movie.
I liked it. I know I'm going to be the odd man out here. I know. I didn't hate the 2016 one as much as other people did. I think I actually own it. But I liked Afterlife a lot. I liked it because of. I thought it was a unique approach to a Ghostbusters sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that it has that one actor from Stranger Things, Finn Wolfhard, in this movie, in Ghostbusters Afterlife. His name is well, did I say his name right? I think I did.
Finn Wolfhard, which is the best name ever. I wish I had that name.
Yes.
That's a cool name. Sounds like a barbarian warrior.
And Paul Rudd is in this movie as well. Paul, okay, that's Paul Rudd right there, and that is
I know
Finn
back-
Wolfhard right there.
I know
He
back
plays-
a few years
He
ago,
plays Gary Gruberman, which is my second favorite name ever.
I know that people back a few years ago, certain website, article says Paul Rudd is sexy man alive.
Well, I mean, they're not.
Now, what's the
wrong.
title?
You know the joke they made about Paul Rudd, right? Is that he's immortal. He hasn't aged since
Yeah,
1995.
I seen that a lot.
Well, did you guys see the Chippendale Rescue Rangers movie from last year?
Nope.
No.
There's a pretty great joke where they said that Marvel's pimping out a new movie called Ant-Man, but it's A-U-N-T Man. He has the power to impress your mother's sisters. His name is Ant-Man. A-U-N-T Man. Ah.
Where are you looking? I'm looking at you. Your nice eyes are not looking down here. I am looking at you.
We're gonna do.
I'm just
we're
like
gonna
trying
do
to see what I'll.
Oh, good.
I'm just like trying to see what I should show off. I do have a couple of seasons of 2 seasons of SpongeBob on DVD that I got from Half Price Books. Both of them were like $10 each.
Mm.
I do have them in season 1 and 2. I'm missing season 3. I don't know if I should get the other seasons. All I need is like season 3, but I need to get the other seasons. I don't know if the other seasons are any good. I mean, I have seen the other seasons. It's just they're all right in my opinion.
I don't think it's worth buying the whole box set. I mean, there's a few episodes there after season 3 that are all right, but the first 3 seasons are golden.
Yeah.
They're
Ooh.
unbeatable.
Ooh, I have something. Hold on. It's let me put my pickups away. Give me a second.
What are you drinking there, bud?
Me?
Yeah.
Mountain Dew, son.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew makes me machina.
All right. I got this movie at a Raspbian's for like $3.95, which isn't a bad price, and it's in a yellow DVD case, and it's a Paramount Collection DVD, and it's Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
Nice. That's a
It's in
good
this yellow
movie.
case. Yeah, it's in this yellow case, and it's got the chapter insert, and the disc is in very good shape. No 0% scratches on it whatsoever. No scratches, which is good. So I can watch this movie, give this movie a go.
Yeah.
It was actually nominated in the Oscars.
For the first time they did it. It was the first year they did it. I think it lost to Shrek, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Shrek is love and Shrek is life. So, I mean, even Jimmy Neutron couldn't compare.
Yeah.
He should have got out of his swamp. And he said so.
Are they supposed to make a Shrek 5 movie, or is that or is that canceled already?
It's one of those movies where every couple of years you forget it's going to happen, and then they're like, oh, by the way, it's still happening. Oh, by the way, no, it's not. Oh, by the way, it's canceled. No,
Right-
by the way,
right
it's
now
starting again. Yeah.
Right now it's just rumor.
Yeah. I think there was a period, though, where it was in active development, at least early development, because Cameron Diaz was, like, retired. She's not anymore. I think she's in a movie with, like, Jamie Foxx that's coming out, but that she said that I'm coming out of retirement for Shrek 5, and they were gonna start doing it, and I think it got delayed. And before it was even, like, the real animation work began, I think there was a story already, and, like, a script, maybe. At one point, I think it was going to be a prequel. I think it was going to be about, like, how Shrek got to the swamp or something. Like, when it was first announced years ago. Yeah. Who knows?
Someone commented, "Why don't you stream on?" Someone commented something saying, "Why don't you stream on Twitch?" I don't stream on Twitch because, well, the issue with Twitch before. That's why.
Well,
Ramon said that.
the reason I don't stream on Twitch is because I barely use it, first off. And then second off, it's easier to... Shout out to Ryan Conway. I just have to say this because StreamYard, I just think, works better. It goes right to your YouTube. automatically. You don't have to. There's not all these other extra steps. Whereas Twitch, I am someone who's a relatively young guy, but I don't know anything about technology really. So it kind of, yeah, it's just easier to do it this way. Who is the commenter?
Ramon Oberly
Oh.
or Oberly.
So, guys, I wanted to ask you, season premiere of Rick and Morty's tonight. Who do you think the new voices of Rick and Morty are going to be? They're being very mum about it. They said they're not going to reveal it until the
Not
credits.
right now.
I have to say, from the trailers, they did a good job of getting actors who sound just like Justin Roiland. I have to give them credit. You can't really tell the difference, whoever it is.
I only seen a couple episodes of Rick and Morty, and I just dropped out. I really did not care for it.
Can I recommend something to you, Jared? If you don't watch any other episode of it, that's fine. Watch the season 1 episode, Ricksty Minutes. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. That's the best one. If that doesn't get you back, nothing will. I've shown that to people who've never watched Rick and Morty, and they start watching Rick and Morty after the interdimensional cable episode.
I know
It's
that
like
my sister loves Rick and Morty.
I love Rick and Morty. Okay, let me be real. I love it. Not enough to jump on a counter and yell pickle ree over and over, but by the way, I almost the day the Szechuan sauce incident happened, I actually was going to go to McDonald's and get some. I was actually in the car going over with the person I was with, and we stopped the car, and I was like, hey, I'm going to go out and get some McNuggets and see if I can get some Szechuan sauce. I stood in line. It was a dude dressed as Rick who was yelling catchphrases, and I was just like, nah. And I got in the car, I'm like, I thought you were going to get your McNuggets. I'm like, I'm sorry, the Mulan remake is going to come out. Like, I don't want the last thing I see before I lose consciousness for a dude in a Rick costume kicking me in the head. Rick and Morty fans are crazy. I love the show, but a lot of the fan base, not all, but a lot of the fan base are like not the best in the world. People.
There's a skill on the shows that still need to finish up and watched.
The video they did with Rick and Morty where it was like, or not Rick and Morty, the Szechuan sauce thing, which was a Pickle Rick, the Pickle Rick guy, who was yelling, I want my Szechuan sauce, I'm Pickle Rick! That was staged. That guy was not actually there for Szechuan sauce. His friend worked at that McDonald's, and actually, he's a YouTuber. He asked him to come in there and scare off the rioters by acting like a crazy person. Like it was a last resort because people wouldn't leave the restaurant. So he intentionally had him come in and jump on the counter and leap up and down and yell, I'm Pickle Rick, over and over and over again.
If I was in there, I would have ran out.
If I was in there, I would yell out, even though I don't mean it. I would say, I would go in there and yell, Rick and Morty never, Mr. Pickles forever, bold. And see how many people would try to freaking murder me.
Let's see. Ooh, this is I don't remember a Comcast. It's called Xfinity now, but it used to be called Comcast back in the day.
They own Universal, right? And like NBC.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I was wondering if I can show you guys this what it looked like back then. I'm pretty sure we're all familiar with what it used to look like back then.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just lower the brightness.
Oh yes. Hold on.
Wow.
That looks an awful lot like the Charter communications menu from back in the day. I have to use them for internet. I'm so glad I on YouTube TV now. They don't have freaking cable anymore.
There are some people still use
My mom
them.
uses cable, and but I just use like my laptop and for like streaming services and YouTube. But whenever I'm like on the road, I always use my phone, and I tend to go on YouTube or any other streaming apps that have. I only have Netflix, Movies Anywhere, and Hulu on there, and Plex.
I
don't have
I
Tubi
have-
yet.
I have YouTube TV. What I like about it is that they have just literally almost every channel that I watch anyway, and it's cheaper every month, and you don't have to deal with Charter's bullshit outside of internet. And we're in an area where there's no competition. You literally have to use Charter for at least your internet, which is bullshit. I wish it wasn't that way, but yeah. So guys, if you'll indulge me, I wanted to read you guys something real quick.
All right.
So I just posted this review. It's very short, but I was telling Cinema Geek before we started, or when we were starting, before you guys arrived, that I just got done watching that Disney anniversary thing before we went on. I popped on ABC for like, oh yeah, that little Disney thing tonight. So this is what I wrote about it. As much as I should hate the shameless corporate pandering, god damn it, the short gave me all the feels. Watching all the characters I grew up with all together made my heart happy. Hello? But screw Olaf, that frosty ubiquitous bitch. I gave it 5 stars. I'm very sick of that stupid snowman. I love all the Disney things, but like, come on, Olaf, go away. Stop being on everything.
He's mostly everywhere. You cannot escape him.
I was in like a Kohl's like a couple of months ago, and they had a freaking waffle iron that was shaped like him, and I was just like, come on, can we not put the goofy Josh Gad snowman on everything? He's not even the best character in Frozen. He really isn't. The Moose is. The Moose is the best character in Frozen, anyway.
That film is, I would say, it's overrated.
Oh, I don't like Frozen. Don't get me wrong. Okay, let me be honest. I liked Frozen until it was, but I think Frozen is a well-made movie. I've never seen the second one. That's like one of the few Disney cartoons I have not seen. But the first one I liked, but at the same time, the idea that it's the greatest thing they've done since like Beauty and the Beast. I'm like, okay, calm down. Calm down, Disney fans. Like, Tangled is better than Frozen. I'm sorry, it's true. I'm gonna say it. I'm a Tangled fanboy.
I got some games I have for the 360. I've only played the second game, which, by the way, I never played the first game, but I found this game for like $30 to $40, and if anyone wants to see what games I'm talking about, I'll show right now.
Okay. Is that a Godfather video game?
Yes, it's a third-person shooter type game.
I didn't know they had a Godfather video game. I did not know that.
And I also got the sequel.
Oh, what? Okay. 1 minute. I gotta see. I gotta see what the reviews are looking like for this, because I'm like, how do you make a Godfather? Okay, like you said, a first-person shooter thing, but oh, word! There's even one for the freaking Amiga and Atari. What? And it's from the 90s. How did I not know about this? Oh my god! There's more than one. There's more than even those two.
I have some other games, but I'll show that next time.
Oh no! Go ahead, show them.
All right.
If you
Well, I
want
can.
to.
I have some. I have some for PS3 and PS4 and Xbox 360. I have some Rockstar games, Max Payne and Grand Theft Auto games, old school Grand Theft Auto. Let me get those real quick.
You know, speaking of Rockstar, you know what my favorite video game of all time is? Not just playing it, but the writing of it and just the gameplay of it. I love Bully so freaking much. I wish they'd make a sequel. I know they were going to, and they canceled it. But I love Bully, the Rockstar game Bully. I love it. So much fun.
All right, so I got here for $3.95. Max Payne on PS2.
Nice.
It's complete with like a little book with a booklet, and the disc is in there with 0 scratches. I got here Grand Theft Auto Vice City for like $9.95.
Is Grand Theft Auto the video game where if you go where you I think I got this right. Is it Grand Theft Auto 4 where you go up to people and you like insult them, and then if they try to get back at you, like you're like, "Oh, F you," and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass" or something, and then you pull out a weapon and like, "I want to apologize." Is that game?
Yeah, I think probably. I have not played any Grand Theft Auto game. The only Grand Theft Auto game I played is Grand Theft Auto 5. I have played the others as well. I'm not gonna get the remaster. I'm not gonna get the definitive editions of the original games because I hear those games are not the definitive editions of those games are not as good as the originals.
I'm honestly not much of a gamer. My favorite games of all that I've played that are like, I guess recent-ish. Like I said, Bully I love. Last of Us I played through that. That was great. The first one. I never played the second one.
I played both Last of Us games. They're great.
Yeah.
I'll say. You know, people
Last
have
of Us-
controversy about part 2, but I don't even care.
Isn't it just like transphobic stuff? Like people need to grow up. Like, come on now.
Yeah,
Um,
homophobia, transphobia, not acceptable.
no hate is allowed in my house. Except hate for terrible movies. So The Last of Us I played through. Injustice Gods Among Us is my shit. I love that game. That's so much fun. Especially, that's like the best use of Aquaman in a video game. Like, ever. Also, the remaster they did. Sadly, my PS4 is in the shop, and I'm pretty sure it's broken for good. But, I love the remaster of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 so much. I could play that. That's like childhood. That and also the PS4 Spider-Man video game, the first one,
Right.
is awesome. That is awesome. That one, I don't even have to play the missions. I just like swinging. I just like swinging through the city. It's like so much fun.
That's the best part of the games.
Oh, it's great. The way that the thing
Yeah.
vibrates so you feel like you're swinging. Oh, great. I love it.
Yeah. I have this game. It's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for the original Xbox, and from what I've learned, this game is actually backwards compatible with the Series X and the 360, and it's actually playable on those systems and along like Xbox One and stuff. It is. I got here. It is right here, and
Nice.
and the disc is in there, and along with, like the booklet.
I do have that one on PS3.
Oh, another person commented.
If I ever afford an Xbox Series X, I hope to play X-Men Legends. That is my favorite comic book video game of all time. I used to play that from time to time on Xbox.
Which one?
He said X-Men
what-
Legends.
Which I missed that. I'm getting some. I got it cut out at both parts there. Marvel. Is it Marvel Legends?
No, it's X-Men Legends.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I couldn't. You cut out on my end for a couple minutes there. Oh yeah, X-Men Legends is the shit. That was a fun game. I agree.
Yep.
I have I'm planning on getting this game, well, this Series X for whenever I get. I have it on my Christmas list already. I'm planning on getting this because just so I can finally play all my games, because I don't want my game. I don't want to, like, trade in all my games because it's been collecting, like, dust and clutter, and I don't want like, I don't want my games to collect dust or anything like that, or clutter.
Yeah. I'm for my Christmas list. My birthday is next month, my 30th. And so people are like, "Oh, what's your wish list? What's your wish list for both?" And I'm like, I don't get to buy it. I don't buy physical media very often during the year because I see every damn movie in the theater. So it's just a crap ton of Criterions that I need to pick up. I really want Petite Maman. I really want Moon Age Daydream. I really want Citizen Kane, even though I think they recalled that one. I really want the Raging Bull one. Princess Bride is still my holy grail. It's like it keeps going in and out of circulation.
Maybe I'll get Mortal Kombat 1 for Christmas.
It's cool. I got the last video game I got for Christmas was Jedi Fallen Order, and it was right before my thing crashed. I played it for a day, and it was cool. It was fun to play, but I got kind of frustrated with it because if you're someone like me who's not much of a gamer, it doesn't really help you. It kind of just flings you into the middle of the shit and just like, here, do what you can.
This past Christmas, I got Horizon Forbidden West. What game did you say?
Me?
Yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, yeah. That's a game I want to play.
Yeah. I mean, it's well done. The graphics are great. It has some good combat in it. I suck at video games. I rage quit Assassin's Creed after 5 minutes because I kept slipping off of stuff. That's how bad I am at games. I like simple, like, basic bitch stuff. Like, I like fighting games, open world where you can just kind of look for stuff, Or something like The Last of Us, where, like, even when it gets frustrating, you want to stick with it because the narrative's so good,
I want to get Ratchet and Clank, Drift Apart. I heard that's good.
Who here, by the way, has watched The Last of Us HBO series?
I have heard it's actually a really good series.
It's fantastic. It's really good.
Is it?
It actually changes things from the game that actually it makes sense to change those things in a way that's really effective, like as a show that I really appreciate. And also Pedro Pascal. I mean, Pedro Pascal's the man. Love that guy.
I have posted on TikTok of my top 5 or top 9 personal favorite movies. There's no horror movies included, but I will do that next time I do my top 10 favorite horror movies.
Like of the year or of all time?
I think like of the year.
Oh, okay. Let me actually look. I'm pretty sure we follow each other, possibly. I think
On
we
TikTok?
do. Pretty sure. I thought we did. Perhaps we didn't. Maybe
Well, I
we
got some
don't.
hiccups.
Cinema Geek 100. Maybe I don't. Okay. Well, let's rectify that immediately. There you go.
My recent, alright.
Here's my recent pickups. This is from the pawn shop. 3 titles. The Gunman,
Mm-hmm. Sean Penn.
and Run All Night.
The Sandlot.
Mhm.
Good pick. Love The Sandlot. That was one of the last movies my grandmother saw in a movie theater before she died, was The Sandlot. She had never seen it. It was playing at our like old movie house near us, and I said, "Hey Nana, want to see this cool movie called The Sandlot?" And she loved it.
That's
She was
probably one of my.
101 years old when she died.
It sounds like one of the best baseball movies.
I actually have a T-shirt that says "You're Killing Me, Smalls" on it. It has all of them. I need to. Yeah, I love The Sandlot. Sandlot's great. It's one of the best movies, not just about baseball, but about like growing up, ever.
Then I got Fury.
I still have not seen Fury. That's another one on my list of movies that I know are good that I have not watched. Along with I, Tonya. That's one of those ones. Here's why my mom and my brother saw Fury. The reason I never did is because at the time, and I still feel this way, I was just like, "Hey, you want to go see Fury?" I'm like, "Oh, is that the one with Brad Pitt in it?" And he goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Wait a second. Is Shia LaBeouf in this?" And she goes, "I think so." I'm like, "I'm out."
It is.
I just didn't go. I was just like, "No, I'm not giving my money to Shia LaBeouf anymore. Unless it's Holes, I'm not giving my money to Shia LaBeouf." Because he doesn't deserve it. And I kind of still feel that way. But I'll have to check out Fury. I've heard it's good.
Who did Shia LaBeouf play in Holes?
He was Stanley Yelnats. He was the main. He was Caveman. He was the main guy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So he
I
was with
love Holes. Holes is a classic. I love that movie.
So was he? Was his character like friends with Zero or?
Yeah. He was the main guy. He was the guy who like got caught with the shoes, and they sent him to Camp Green Lake, even though there's no lake. Fun fact, by the way. Yeah, it's a desert. So the guy who plays Stanley Yelnats' dad in that, Henry Winkler, he also was the Fonz on Happy Days. I met him at a convention. He was very nice. Very nice man. Yeah, I love Holes. Holes is great. I love, like, if you do not come back from Madame Zaroni, your family shall be cursed for always and eternity.
I need to rewatch Holes again.
I still, to this day, joke where someone says, "This is all your fault, Grant." I always say, "No, it wasn't. It was all because of my no good, dirty, rotten, pig stealing great-great-grandfather. It was his fault."
Now this
Has anyone ever heard of this one actress? Or I can give you her name. She doesn't use any social media, but she is really a pop. She's really famous based on her roles.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Mikey Madison or Michaela Madison. I have a picture.
Was she in Scream 5?
Yeah, this
Yes.
is her right here.
Okay. Yeah, I know exactly who that is. So, fun fact, did you guys notice the Easter egg in Scream 5 that ties her roles together? Okay.
Oh yeah, where she burst them in the flames.
She burst into flames, and they did that as an in-joke because her character, she died the same way 3 years prior in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She was the member of the Manson family who got hit with the flamethrower. Rick Dalton comes out with the flamethrower and blasts her with it in the pool in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah.
she can play some really crazy roles. Like she can play like a really good psychopathic character. But imagine seeing her as like a heroic character or something in a role like that. I cannot imagine that.
She was also on, there was a TV show, it ended recently, which she wasn't exactly a heroic character because all the characters were flawed, but it was a show called Better Things. She was like one of the teenage daughters of like it's created by and starring, I'm pretty sure it's the lady who does the voice of Bobby Hill on King of the Hill. And she like wrote and directed the whole show. It's pretty funny. I like it. It was on FX, I think.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a good actor.
Yeah. I heard that her new movie's coming out pretty soon.
What
it's
is
called
it?
All Souls.
What is it?
All Souls.
All Souls. Haven't heard of it.
I don't know if. Let me look that up to see what the release date is. Also, Souls.
I got a few Dollar Tree tickets.
Okay, it's still not. It doesn't have a release date, but it does have It does have her in it. She's gonna be in it.
Let me.
Okay, it's gonna be released in the 2023. Um,
A young confidential informant is sent on a dangerous undercover operation. It's a no-holds-barred look at the vulnerable foot soldiers of the war on drugs, young criminals who are pressured to work for the police. Oh, that could be interesting. It's a good premise.
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds kind of fun.
Heck. Okay, guys, I gotta go now.
All right.
All right.
See you at Dimension.
Have a good night.
See you guys later. Talk to you later.
Nice
Right.
talking
See
to
you
you,
then.
man.
See you later.
So I picked up Case 39.
Oh, yeah. That movie was pretty good until the ending. The ending, I did not buy the ending.
I've never
at all.
seen it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
And I won't go any further then. But hey, if you guys want to watch a really good movie on streaming right now, I just watched it today. I actually just reviewed it. It's up on my channel. The Burial, starring Jamie Foxx. Really, really good, like legal drama, like lawyer movie. Really, really good.
Oh, this poster looks really cool. This looks sick.
What's the poster?
You know, look, I'm gonna show you. It's from Amazon. It's like $10.50.
Mm,
Let me just lower the brightness a little bit.
it appears to be Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
Could you put it a little closer to the camera so I can get a little
Yeah.
slightly better look at it?
yeah. Let me just lower the brightness a little.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
What else did you get, Jared?
This is the Canadian version. 300.
This is Sparta! So thank you for showing 300. So Cinema Geek, this is one of the other things I was going to mention about that podcast I mentioned earlier. One of the funniest ones
Yeah.
is they're talking about worst movie theater experiences, and they talk about these. It was at some movie. I think it was actually at like 302, The Rise of an Empire. This army of like frat boys stood up in front of them in IMAX, and one of them yelled out, "Spartans!
Oh my god.
This is what we are here for! Prepare for glory!" or something. And some dude in the back yelled, "Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up!" And they all like,
Oh my god. Oh man. I cannot imagine myself being there, man.
You know what? I think I mentioned this before on one of the other streams, but my worst theater experience is a bunch of 12-year-olds were throwing quarters at me. Yeah, that was fun.
Wow.
That's right up there. Also, when I was on vacation this summer and I saw Indiana Jones with my dad, those people were awful. The people behind us. Really annoying.
I see.
Yeah.
Anyone want to see this movie they have? I've seen the original cut, but I have not seen the extended cut. I've seen like the first half of it. Let me get it real quick.
Mm.
I have both copies of it on DVD.
Really,
Excuse me?
really good looking.
I have your Gladiator on DVD.
Oh yeah, Gladiator. You know the second one's coming out next year, right?
Yeah, I heard. Is one character from the first movie gonna appear in that movie? I'm pretty sure.
I know
Russell Crowe's not
Yeah, it's not going to be a Maximus story. I think it's going to be about the son of Joaquin Phoenix's character, like all grown up. Maybe I know Paul Mescal's going to play him. I don't know who from After Sun. I don't know what role he's playing in it. But yeah, you know what his next movie is though, right? Is speaking of Joaquin Phoenix, is Napoleon, which is also Ridley Scott. That looks pretty good.
Yeah. Anything Ridley Scott related, I'd watch. I have the Alien movies. It's just I never. It's just it's still in the packaging. I never opened.
Okay,
But I'm planning on getting the.
I just looked it
I'm
up.
sorry.
Oh, it's okay. The movie's about the nephew of Commodus, Lucius. That's who it's about.
All right.
So, yeah, he was in Gladiator, but he was played by another actor.
I see.
Yeah.
And this was a steal.
I have to admit, I walked out of a Ridley Scott movie. One of the only movies I've walked out on after 30 minutes.
What is it?
Mind you, it's one that even Ridley Scott probably didn't like, and that was Exodus: Gods and Kings. I couldn't do it. At 30 minutes in, I was like, there's like 2.5 hours of this left. I can't. I just left. I was like, that was before I was reviewing movies. Now I don't do that way for anything anymore. But back in the day when I could, it's like, You know what? You know what was really good though? Not his last movie, but the movie before, just before his last movie. The Last Duel was real underrated. That was on my best of list that year. That was great.
Still need to watch it.
House of Gucci was all right. House of Gucci was all right. Wasn't Jared Leto? Jared Leto was morbing the crap out of that role, but playing the dude on the pizza box. I'm like, hey everybody, I have prosthetics on, and I'm doing a voice. I'm Jared Leto. Oh! the best Jared Leto joke is someone was reviewing Morbius. I think it was actually Mark Kermode, and he said that Jared Harris is in this with Jared Leto, and he goes, so Jared Leto, along with Morbius not being the best superhero movie I've seen, in the movie, Jared Leto isn't even the best Jared in the movie. oh, Jared Leto. Hey, Luke Ponto, you watching? I know you're watching. Oh wait, no, he hasn't watched.
No, he's not.
Well, you're gonna watch the replay. It's Morbin time. Your favorite movie. Morpheus drinking a 40 in a death basket. Jared, it shall always be Morbin time. It will never not be Morbin time.
He was going to slap you like Medea does with the clown. For saying that.
I have to say that as bad as Jared Leto was in House of Gucci, if that was his audition for Mario, chef's kiss. Hey Luigi, I'm a Jared Leto. Plums. You go to hell before you die if you do drugs. Luigi. Have you guys ever watched a Super Mario Brothers Super Show before?
I've seen that. I just have the DVD but I think I gave it away to someone. But I am planning on getting all the seasons. Is it animated?
It's animated partially, but there's live action segments in between. And they also have like a Legend of Zelda cartoon. It almost has like a Rocky and Bullwinkle thing where it's like there's like it's a bunch of other cartoons inside of one of them. And the thing that made that joke funny though is that Captain Lou Albano played Mario in the live action segments, and they used to do these promos where back in the day, because to call it educational, they would do PSAs, and so they have one that's gone viral where it's him and he's well, first off, it's like the hey there, you mooks, if you're not watching the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, you're as dumb as a Goomba, or something like that. And then the best one is he shows up and he talks about drugs are bad. I'm Lou Albano. Drugs are bad. You shouldn't use drugs. And if you do use drugs, you go to hell before you die. That was on children's television. I was like, what? The 80s were weird, yo.
Back then, they can get away with certain stuff.
I'm gonna make something on my phone. I'm gonna make it using PixArt.
From the Dollar Tree, still put up Zoolander.
Zoolander is
Nice.
Wait, is that the second one or the first one?
First one.
Okay. Zoolander 2, I'll say this. Zoolander 2 has 2 funny moments in it. There are 2 funny moments in Zoolander 2. The rest of it is dead silence. There's 2 funny moments in the movie. The first is when Justin Bieber gets killed. Because that was just hilarious. Not because it's Justin Bieber, just the way it was done where he gets shot and then all of a sudden he's just like, yo, I'm Justin Bieber, yo. And then they just like that. And then he still has time to like leave an Instagram post and goes like, peace world. You know, like that. That was funny. And there's one line in the middle of it where there's like cameos. And there's a part where it's like Hansel and Zoolander are like talking on like a rooftop about, who am I? Why am I here? What is the meaning of it all? And then Katy Perry shows up and she's just like, yes, what's the meaning of it all? And then Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson from Cosmos just appears and he goes, what's the meaning of it all? I mean, you know, like, how can you explain? And he's going on this whole analytical thing. And then Hansel's like, wow, Dr. Tyson, you just blew my mind. And then he looks right in the camera and he goes, well? And in that exact same, like, Cosmos-y voice, like, well, that's what I do. I'm Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, biatch. I was like, okay, that's the best joke in the movie. The rest of it is not good, but that one joke makes the movie for me. I'm Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, biatch. that flat affect, like, I was like, I talk like a straight up gangster. I'm Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, bitch. But yeah, the first Zoolander, fantastic.
And
What
I
am
got
I
it for about
taking crazy
$1.25.
pills? David Bowie's just there. Like, hey, look, it's David Bowie. I haven't seen it.
$7.50 at the bin at Walmart. For
Hey,
mystery.
Cinema Geek.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm gonna have to leave pretty soon. I'm sorry.
Oh, this is alright. I mean, there's always next time for the next stream.
Yeah. But it was nice being here. You know, whenever you want me on here, I'll be on here.
Yeah,
You know,
we
as
can do
long
it
as I'm
during the
not-
weekends.
Yeah, as long as I'm not, you know, doing something I can't get away from, I'll try to be on here.
Right.
But anyway,
Me too.
I'm gonna call it a night, I guess. Nice talking to you guys. Nice seeing you. Have a good rest of your
You too.
evening. Thanks for having
too.
me on, Cinema Geek.
You're welcome.
Always nice hanging out with you, buddy.
All right.
Good night,
Have a
guys.
good night, everyone.
Night. So, Jared,
Yes?
still there?
Yeah, I'm still
You ever
here.
heard of? You ever heard of Stranger Things or A Quiet Place? I'm pretty sure you have heard of or seen A Quiet Place before.
I've seen Quiet Place.
You ever heard of Stranger Things or seen or I don't know if you have Netflix, but you can get them on DVD.
On Stranger Things, it's very hard to find them now.
Yeah. Well, you have to look close. You can find them online, but you can find them online like eBay or Mercari.
Yeah, but Oh, it is.
Do you
but-
want? Do you want to see something that I made while Graham was talking? I mean, I'll show if you want. I'll show him this next time whenever I start my next live stream.
Sure.
Demogorgon versus the monster from a Quiet Place. Wonder who will win this battle. I mean, they're both terrifying in a way. They're both strong in a way. Both have different skills and abilities and such.
That'd be
If you want-
interesting.
Yeah. If anyone's still watching, well, I do see one person watching. But if anyone's still watching, ask me anything. Like, ask me any questions. Like, I don't really mind any questions. Just make sure it's appropriate. Like, nothing inappropriate. All right. Just nothing inappropriate. I think I'm gonna have to end this live stream. But it's nice. It's nice talking to you, everyone, and it's nice talking to you, Jared, on the stream.
It's like,
Even though there wasn't that much guests on here, but I'll ask some other people next time if they'd be interested.
sure thing.
All right, everyone. I'm gonna end the stream.
Night, everybody. Peace out.